Happy Sunday. Well, this is your style appetizer for the week. So, as usual, I've been thinking and writing a lot. And I think about this concept of, you know, the low levels of resentment that we carry. And I'm thinking about it at this time, especially because there's so much going on in the world that we have absolutely, most of us have no control over. So, what do we have control over? How many times we wash our hair, what kind of makeup we wear, what kind of clothes we wear, what we put in our mouth, what's in our refrigerator, the mates that we choose. But the truth is, we have agency over a lot of things in our life. And most of us don't think about it that way. So let me just talk about the fact that we are riled up. There are wars going on. Um, a lot of people are angry at one another because many of us don't know where to put the anger, where to put the frustration. And so, why is that even an important topic when it comes to image therapy or when it comes to anything that has to do with a human being in the world? Well, here's the deal, we are all citizens of this world. And the reason why I started image therapy, one of the big reasons was because I believe in world peace in my lifetime. And if I can be at peace, if I can be the masterpiece who masters peace, and if I can be at peace in this body with this construct, this hair, this face, this body, this weight, this whoever I am, and I have agency over whether I want to be at peace with that or not, meaning, do I have acceptance? And can I lean into the agreement of this body being the way it is, this nose being the way it is, without resisting what's here? Meaning, can I be at peace with what's here? Then maybe I have a chance of lessening my resentment and being okay, being with life exactly the way it is and exactly the way it isn't. And I think that's where the crux of the issue is. So, my resentment doesn't come from someone not doing what I want them to do. My resentment doesn't come from there being wars and there being all these horrible things going on in the world, because at any given moment, all of these things are happening. So, what do I have agency over? I have agency over my conduct, over my thoughts. I can choose to think a thought that is either empowering or disempowering. So, thinking that I have no agency and thinking that I'm at the behest of the world's events doesn't really give me the opportunity, doesn't give us, doesn't give you the opportunity to live life from a higher place and to live life from a place of, well, you know what? I can't really do anything about this war or that war, but I can, and I can do something about who I am being in any given situation. And that, even if it's just a drop of peace, it's a drop more than there was before you were there. So, this whole conversation about demeaning myself or diminishing myself for not being able to change um, the world circumstances is not really very helpful. However, I can change the circumstances in my day moment to moment and be kind to the cashier at the counter and be kind to someone who really said something that pissed me off, and not react, but just go, you know what, that's not worth fighting over. It's not worth making a big deal over. Yes, and we do have to decide, where am I going to stand up for myself, and where is it, where am I going to stand for something that I truly believe in, and is that really the thing that just, kicked me over the edge? Is that really, was that really a worthwhile endeavor? Am I going to fight for the war or for the battle, or am I going to be a stand for world peace? So, this is important because image therapy works on a daily level, like on a moment by moment level. So, not being happy with the circumstances in the world is a reflection of not being happy with who I am, not being happy with my body, not being happy with my wrinkles, not being happy. Am I not happy about gravity? You've heard me say this so many times. I don't have a discussion with gravity after my, water spills on the floor or coffee spills on the floor or I fall or but we do have that discussion with ourselves and our bodies. And so the way of the world is one thing, and the way nature comes and goes is another. The seasons come and go is another. And so do we. So I think our best opportunity is to be with what's here. And as they say in English, make lemonade out of lemons. I suggest that we make champagne. How about you? Because bubbles and fizziness is always a wonderful thing to have. So now tell me, which life are you living? Happy, joyful, choiceful life, being mindful of your choices. And no, I'm not really going to go down that road. I am just going to stay over here and I'm going to be in laughter and joy. It's not being Pollyannish. This is choosing joy. And on the next Style Appetizer, I'm going to tell you about laughter and laughter yoga and laughing and what it does. And you can have sadness in your heart and still laugh. So have a great weekend. Tell me which corner of the universe you're lighting up today. And I can't wait to see you in person. Mwah. See you next week.